Nashville. How can I help you?
Oh, hello, this is Toasty the Robot. I'm up on the satellite of Red, and I'd really like to place some orders for some very high-end camera equipment. Now, what I'm looking for is Red Epic Dragon with the nice 9K system, hard disk recording, about 500 million terabytes of storage, and the really good lenses, the ones with the really great glass. And, look, do you have anything with the ARRI and...
An ARRI?
Look, will you give me some space?
Okay, sorry, but who's the ARRI? Are you going to order an ARRI?
I didn't say anything about ARRI. You never heard anything about ARRI.
Oh, you weren't Christmas shopping?
Christmas shopping? Me?
It sounded like you were ordering Christmas presents.
Maybe, maybe not. Maybe you should just keep your nose out. Maybe you'll find out later.
Maybe you're going to get me a Christmas present. Can you imagine how awesome that would be?
We'll see. Yeah, human. Anyway, what are we doing this week?
Well, this week we're going to have a couple of films to watch. I think we've got Nick Wangerski up with Where Goose.
Where Goose? A philosophical work, eh?
Yes, I don't know where the goose is, but we are going to find out.
Alright, well, you can cue it up this time.
Are you ready for that?
Go ahead.
Hi, welcome back, and welcome to another interview segment of Indie Action. We've got our guest, Nick, back.
Hello.
How's it going?
Oh, it's going all right.
Haven't seen you in a while. What do you think of the spaceship?
Oh, still as cool as ever. Quite an improvement, too.
Yeah, Toasty works hard, but that's what I made him for anyway.
Cool.
So, what's the film we're talking about today?
Where Goose.
Where Goose?
One of the very first films in Vancouver B Movie Factory, and also the first one I ever got to be a part of.
Nice. Tell us about it.
It's like a movie trailer, and that's what it pretty much is. But it had me acting as a background character in it. I also edited the project, and I was also the assistant director on that.
Assistant to assistant director?
Yeah, I assisted the assistant director. I had to pretty much wrangle the credits back then, and then suddenly it was decided Nick was going to wrangle all the credits for every single shoot he was on.
Wow, that's amazing, because B Movie's done 100, almost 200 films or something like that, so that must keep you quite busy.
Oh, it does keep me occupied, you know. Can't. If I'm not doing anything, crash, I'm asleep.
So did you tell me what it was about?
It features a giant goose coming out of nowhere and attacking everybody. No one knows where it's from. No one just explains that it just was morphed from somebody, because that's what you think of a were-goose. But no, it just randomly jumps out of nowhere and scares the bejesus out of some people in the park.
Well, let's watch Where Goose. Big theater screen over there on the spaceship. And Toasty, anytime you're ready, like now would be good. Here we go.
In a simple, ordinary world. Everything seems to be going well until...
What? You don't say. No way.
Only one man is stuck in the noose.
There's a big giant Canada geese in the pond.
Giant Canada goose?
Yeah.
I should have known.
Where Goose?
Andy's German Bakehouse, located at 935 Commercial Drive, Vancouver. We serve German pastries and cakes, but we are known for our rye bread. Andy's German Bakehouse, established in 1957. We will be at the Vancouver Christmas Market.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver B Movie Factory, where movie-making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Wow, that was quick, wasn't it?
That was super quick. That was so awesome. That's the best way to do a short film.
It really is short.
Really short, without any point.
Well, for another point, we have Tom Radcliffe with what?
The Power of the Lost.
The Lost.
You may remember him. He's the physicist who actually helped us establish the gravity system on the satellite of Red.
He did indeed, but there's some flaws with it. Sometimes it's a little bit strong.
That'll teach him. Don't worry, Richard. I'll cue up the film.
Hey, Tom, welcome back to the show.
Well, I'm very pleased to be here.
Good to see you again. How's things?
Very good, I think. Yeah.
I think you're wearing that same shirt last time.
I am. It's amazing. Well, you know, I'm a writer, so I really only have the money for one shirt.
Yeah, it's true. I'm a trillionaire, so I buy 1,000 of the same one.
Yeah, you wear them once and then throw them away?
Yeah, pretty much. I just
Cool.
throw them out the airlock and
Oh.
see if they make it to the earth.
That explains the cloud of shirts trailing behind. I might pick up a few of those on my way back. Yeah,
bits and
because,
pieces.
you know, to dress like a trillionaire, that would be quite something.
It's not bad, I'll
Yeah,
tell you.
yeah.
So, tell me about the film that we're going to talk about.
Okay, now this was actually my first film with the Vancouver Movie Factory, and I had been looking for a theater group to be involved with, and I came across this meetup group, and I thought, hey, I don't know anything about cinema. This will be interesting, and it really was an interesting experience as my first time to see how something that looked completely plain while we were doing it turned out quite remarkable on screen. So I went out. We were meeting in a Starbucks or someplace like that. And I showed up, and people were friendly, and we started talking. And this very strange guy also showed up, who was quite aggressive. He started out coming in as if there was something theatrical going on, and then wanted to guide the discussion in particular directions. He wanted us to be making activist films, or films about social justice, or films with him as the star, or films with him getting arrested. It was all about him. And he eventually got very angry because we were interested in making films that were fun, and stormed off shouting. So that was kind of my introduction to the group, which was pretty interesting.
That's a different way to start.
Yeah. And then on the weekend I showed up. We were shooting on the other side of the Burrard Street Bridge in the bush, and it was a film about witchcraft and power, and we didn't, with a twist in the end. And my girlfriend, Carrie, came with me on the shoot. She hadn't been there at the meeting, but I was like, hey, this is cool, let's go. And she got co-opted to act in the film, in which I believe she actually did get killed. Again, that was her first time getting killed on screen. And after that, most of the time she showed up to shoot, we would kill her just because we could.
Carrie.
Yeah, that might be a good film.
It could be.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't even think we had a script. I think Jimmy was just making it up as he was going along, which of course he can do, and directing us as we went. And we made this cute little film about a powerful being who is fighting with people who are trying to subdue her. And we don't know whether, who's the good guy, who's the bad guy. And the coolest thing about it was we did all these shots where we were running through the forest. And it was, us running along and Jimmy running along beside us with the camera, or standing in the bush as we went by. And it was completely mundane. But as you'll see in the film, it looks like we're actually running for miles through the forest. So that was, I think, my first experience with this whole idea that, yeah, you can actually make amazingly cool films from very simple effects.
It is amazing, isn't it? The process, I find that people who haven't done it before have that similar experience. It's almost universal.
Yeah.
Where you go and you don't realize how much, one, it's make-believe as an adult.
Yeah.
So you have to suspend all those inhibitions about you really are playing as a child.
Yeah.
And then it's lots of do it again, do it again, do it again, do it again, move camera, do it again, and sometimes you think, there's no way this can look good, or there's no way, that everything's too bright, or whatever, and then you see it all edited together with the score and whatnot, and it's, wow.
Yeah.
Where did that come from?
Yeah.
Right.
It has changed the way I look at films, because sometimes I'll see the actors and I'll see sort of through the camera and think, oh my God, this is their 15th take. They're so tired.
You see it on their faces. This is the one they went with.
That's right, yeah.
It wasn't great.
Yeah, and they did 10 more after that.
You want to watch the film?
Yeah, let's.
Well, let's do that. Toasty, roll the film.
God. Oh my God. Are you okay? Are you okay? Relax. Let me help you out. Come on. me help you up?
No, I'm not.
Okay, you're okay. You're okay. Let me just check.
Someone
okay.
is doing something to me.
Okay,
I don't know why I'm
just relax. Just... On a second.
They're coming!
Remember, coming back. These are my minions. You kept discussing now. The power. She gets her power back. Stop her, children. What the hell with you? Let me come to me. So hard. You have to cancel before her memory comes back. Yeah, I'm gonna have it.
Andy's German Bakehouse, located at 935 Commercial Drive, Vancouver. We serve German rye bread, pastries, and cakes. Andy's German Bakehouse, established in 1957. We will be at the Vancouver Christmas Market.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver Movie Factory, where movie making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Do you have any idea how much international shipping costs to go to the space station?
Oh, hi, we're back. That's all good. Yeah. So, next we've got a DIY segment.
Okay, what are you going to talk about this week?
Well, we're talking about life as a cinematographer, how to set up a shot that a director has given you using a light and a camera and a couple of actors.
Well, it's really simple. You just put a camera there, put a light there, switch on, select auto, and, well, you know, let nature take its course. I mean, jeez.
Yeah, well, let's show them how simple it is.
Okay.
Roll it.
Me?
Yes, you.
Why?
Because I said so.
It's Christmas, can't I? Oh, never mind.
Hi there, welcome to our DIY segment, where today you're going to walk through the steps of cinematography and setting up a shot in this location here. So when you're setting yourselves up for success, as Shane Hurlbut would say, what are you looking for? Well, when you start at a location, you start with the location. And the director has decided that this is the spot that he wants the scene to take place, where there's going to be two actors. One is going to be seated in a chair and one's going to be standing having this conversation with that person. And the shot's going to be from behind the seated person in a over-the-shoulder type look. So when you're looking at a scene and you arrive at the location, your job as cinematographer is to light it. So we start with, what do we have? We have this area, some rocks, not too much reflections, which is great. And we have a nice overcast sky, providing a lot of even light. So we're going to use that light to our advantage by having that as our main light. Not necessarily key light, but definitely our main light, backlight. So it's going to create a nice visual look for it. So the director has already blocked out the scene, so we'll get our talent to come out. And we're going to use a single light for this shot to create a key light on this side of his face, allowing a nice contrast ratio around 2 to 1, 2.5 to 1, very Eric Kress-like look it up, to create that nice sort of dramatic but natural looking light situation. And what we're going to use for that is a single 1K open face light with a full CTB or color temperature blue gel to create a natural daylight balance light. Now, some of you might think, but daylight balance and overcast sky is two different temperatures, and that's true. But the director also wants it to look kind of a little bit different. So what we'll do is we'll bring down the Kelvin temperature, which I'll show you a little bit later, to create this nice look. So you don't always have to balance your cameras to daylight or cloudy or tungsten. You can play with those temperatures in camera. So let's bring out that light. And here it is. Very simple. It's a 1K open face, barn door setup, a couple of C47s holding it in place on our light stand, sandbagged, make sure everything is safe. And we'll get our actor into position. And we'll say sparking light. And there we have it. So, very quick, simple setup. And we'll just make sure the camera operator is good, frame's good. Excellent. All right, this is setting yourself up for success. Now we'll move inside and see what the frame's like. Come on. Hi, and now we're going to look at the camera setup, which, judging at this frame, has not been set up. So what are we going to do first? Well, we want that background and we need to calculate our depth of field, and we've used our light meters. And light meter says that at 100 ISO, we can get away with 5.6. Now we took the meter reading off of Scott's face because we want to expose for skin tone and deal with the sky as a bit of an overexposure, which is perfectly good. So we're going to bring that down to 100 ISO, so we've set that. And then we're going to change our f-stop to 5.6. And you can see now that they're in complete shadow, which is what you would expect. Now if we turn the light on, there we have a very dramatic look. And by changing the Kelvin temperature, we can create several different types of looks using just in-camera Kelvin. So if we wanted to balance it out all the way up to, say, 5500, you can see how warm that becomes. The director doesn't want that sort of look, so we're going to take it down to 4200, and it cools it off. And you get a very nice depth of field and some bokeh in the background. The foreground element, which is our talent sitting down, is softly out of focus. Our main actor is properly lit, very dramatic lighting, and he's well in focus and he's sharply in focus. And then our backgrounds all fall off, which is terrific. Now, because we're using a Canon camera in this particular situation, we also have that opportunity to use, on this particular model, the Magic Lantern software, which will give us all these wonderful little bits of information like histogram, volume levels for recording and whatnot, and it's freely available. So if you have a Canon, check it out, see if that's going to be applicable for you. And so there you have it. Very simple, over the shoulder, one light setup. Looks very good, very cinematic, and set up for success. So I wish you luck in your endeavors, and good luck next time. We'll see you again on another DIY episode. Bye for now.
Andy's German Bakehouse, located at 935 Commercial Drive, Vancouver. We serve German rye bread, pastries and cakes, and also lunch and coffee. Andy's German Bakehouse, established in 1957. We will be at the Vancouver Christmas Market.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver Movie Factory, where movie-making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
welcome back, everybody. I ate too much turkey, and I hope you do too. So, what are we going to do now?
Well, I'm actually planning to have a nap and go and get my ram chips scrubbed and do some degaussing.
No. We're going to go watch a film. We're going to go watch a film called Moon Scenes. It's going to be fantastic. Aren't you going to be excited? Look, there's even a moon right behind us at the moment.
I mean,
And by no small coincidence, there's a moon. Yes, it's fantastic. Let's go watch a film. I took the finger out. Let's go. Yeah, where's the popcorn?
Oh God, do we have not another one? Oh no.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be great. You're gonna love this. There's like moons and stuff and people and things. And she's walking down the stairs and...
Followed by an entourage.
And she stands there and goes, how much? And you slap. And he goes, wait, what? I said $50. I was like, no. I was like, how about you? Do you want to have sex? And I'm like, no.
I'm out of here. Stupid.
Ah. And off he walks to the moon.
Showing that great ass.
Really? Okay.
And the moon's mooning at us.
The damn moon's mooning?
Uh-oh, here comes that wacky duo.
It's us. And we're gonna hug each other? No. We're gonna walk into each other? No, you first. No, I'm not. Are you going that way?
Didn't occur to you morons to just walk forward and then, yeah.
They have an entire park in front of them. Why don't they just take 2 steps ahead? Nope. Nope.
Ah, kids today with their drugs.
Right. Okay, yeah, this is funny. I can see how just repeating the same action over and oh, again on a wide shot because
why not?
Because why not?
Because we've got a camera and we're gonna damn well use it.
Oh, now they're gonna strangle each other in a medium wide, and then a wide, and then they're on what?
And they'll have fantastic makeup sex later.
Moonshot. Hey, it's that from before. Is she gonna slap him this time?
She's slap happy.
I think that's what she does. She goes out and gets guys and then slaps them. It's her thing, Match.com. I see. So he got slapped in the face, went to Starbucks, gunned back 40 ounces of high-grade caffeine, and is now having an epileptic seizure.
Diarrhea is like a storm raging inside me.
So that's what happens. I get it now.
That's just a guy who's dying for the toilet.
I don't know what happened to him, but there he is. And and I still have no idea what's going on. And leaves.
It's more of a journey than a point.
So a little bit of overexposure, I'd say. But I love that light. That looks great. And here we have, ooh, lip locking.
Needed to see that?
Yeah, no.
Nope.
No. Hey, who's the shadow? It's like a camera operator in the shot.
Nick Shadow is the shadow.
Nick Shadow. Am I in the frame? I think he was. All right. And...
Are we done yet?
Oh, God, I hope so.
Are we done yet?
Yeah.
Will the movie end? Will the movie please end?
Yay! Fantastic.
I love that last shot.
Me too.
Because it was the last shot.
Exactly.
Can we get out of this torture chamber and go do something fun?
Yeah, beam us out of here.
Absolutely.
It's finally here. The show that you've been waiting for. The Vancouver Movie Factory, where movie making dreams come true. Check your local listings for airtimes.
Well, what'd you think of that?
It was an interesting blend of art and science and passion and all the intricacies of everything that you've ever wanted to know and feel all fused into one particular tasty bite. It was interesting.
Are you talking about the film?
No, I'm talking about last night's lunch.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. Anyway, if you'd like to sponsor the show, get us at indieaction.ca or find us on Twitter at indieactiontv or our website, indieaction.ca.
Yes.
Happy holidays, everyone. Have a great time. We'll see you next year.
Otherwise, we'll vaporize you.
Ah! Dance?
Yes.
Jingle bells, I don't know how to dance.